What's going on, everybody? Figure we do a little live session. Got a Calypso clone in the background. So this is a little different video for me. I don't typically make live streams like this, but I figured, what the hey, we'd walk around today and we talk a little bit. So you guys feel free to ask any questions that you want. That's fine. Let's see. What's going on, Andy? Frank? So yeah, this is a little different for me. I don't typically do this type of stuff, like with the whole walk around, live stream, having to look at the phone to read. Tim, what's going on? What's going on, Dr. Fox? So I'm just going to do a quick live stream to let you guys know that we've got some big plans for the Calypso here. As you can see in the background, I'm about to get started on it. So what's going on, Jeffrey? Neo Mustangs, this guy. Yeah, this guy. This guy. Oh yeah. So anyway, we got some stuff coming up for the Calypso. So as you all know, this car is in dire need of, well, some things. And got some pretty big stuff coming up. I'm just excited about it. That's all. I'm excited. And also, I want to talk to you guys about the Retro Fox. So that's really what this video is about. Now, I want to let you guys know you're going to see a video tomorrow that I'm going to release about the Retro Fox. And it's one of those videos where I'm asking opinions, which I love to do. At the same time, I'm going to do my own thing. You guys know that. But your opinion does matter. So, guys, I'm ready to make a change with the Retro Fox. I'm not going to get into detail because I want you guys to watch the video tomorrow. But let me just ask a simple question. How many people? I can't even see how many people we got in the chat. It says 71. All right. So let me kind of set this thing up real quick. There we go. That's perfect. Retro in the background. Are you guys ready for a change with the Retro Fox? Yes or no? And tell me right now what you want to see done to the Retro. What do we do with this thing? I'm going to be honest with you. Vortec all day. That's what Manny 302 says. I really enjoy this car being more stock, but at the same time, I want to do something. It's time. Old school build. Keep it stock. Coyote swap. Yodi wheels. I like that. That's a hard decision. So yeah, you know, let's just be honest, guys. We need to keep things fresh, and that's something that I tend to forget a lot of times. That we need to keep things fresh because I like my cars the way they are. But at the same time, I'm very aware that it's time to do something, right? Like the Calypso back here, it's like this build that we've been doing with the Calypso has been going on for a while now. You guys know what it is. It's 347 stroker, turbo. It's going to do what it's going to do. But this car back here is my baby. Let's not forget about the Retro Fox over here, guys. That's my baby. I want to be able to drive this car a little bit more, and I'm just kind of tired of the same old look. So today, just kind of go ahead and give me your suggestions. Tomorrow, though, is the video where we're talking about this, and I'm asking for input. So if anything, Coyote swap. All right, so let's go ahead and just be completely honest. If there's one thing in life, guys, that we all need to do, that is be self-aware. Right? Be honest with ourselves. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm probably never going to Coyote swap one of these cars. And I guess it's a fair question. Well, why? Why is that? Do you not like Coyote swaps? No, I love Coyote swaps. It's outside of my wheelhouse. It's outside of my comfort zone, right? Could I do it? Yeah, probably so. After watching a bunch of Foxcast media videos and Dover and things like that, sure, I could probably get it done. Guys, I'm just not interested in it. That's Foxcast thing, right? He does the Coyote swaps and he does push rod stuff as well. My whole deal here, and you guys haven't seen it yet, is building power with push rods. Now, Neo does it, and Neo does it damn good. And there's other ones out there, RGG, Regular Guy Garage, and a lot of other people that do it. But that's my angle, right? I want to show you guys that we can do this on somewhat of a budget, right? Old school Vortec. Celine kit. push rod torque monsters. Yeah, and that's the thing, guys. We got to remember that these push rod engines, they make a lot of torque, right? And they can make a lot of power. Let's be honest, the issue that we run into with a push rod over a modular or over, let's just say the new 5.0s, is it's harder for us and we have to be more radical with our builds versus what, you know, a new Coyote engine has to be, right? But let's just be real here, okay? Let me be real with you guys for a second. I don't want this car to be rowdy. That's not really my intentions with this thing. I want to be able, I have to get up at 4:30 in the morning. I have to leave for work at 5 o'clock in the morning. I want something that I can drive to work. It's got a little bit of a bump to it and is not completely obnoxious. That's easy to drive, right? I want the Retro Fox to stay similar to that. Now this car, the sky's the limit. Guys, we're probably going to go in and change a bunch of things on this car. We're probably going to end up with a bigger cam. We're going to end up with a, like, for real bottom end, because we have the block to do it. We're going to end up with a bigger turbo. But the Retro, I kind of just want to keep unique and clean. All right, so let me go back to some of these comments. Let's see, nothing with a push rod. But if you're staying 302, bases, hell, good old 408. No. We're not doing a 408. Not doing a 351. I'll go ahead and tell you guys that. Just being real, right? Let's talk real talk. Monster Tag, yes, that is absolutely something we can do. Wide body wheels, paint, and hood. I don't really want to go that far. Hell, even a stroker, no, don't want to do that. Underdrive pulleys, the car does have underdrive pulleys. Get power. All right, so Vortec with an Igloo cooler. Multiple cars, yeah, so that's the thing, exactly, Mark. Multiple cars, you're able to keep one stockish and still enjoy it. All right, so let's just go ahead and cut to the chase, right? Let me go ahead and tell you my vision for the Retro Fox. Now, look, and this is subject to change. All right, so please watch the video tomorrow, because we're going to go more in depth with my ideas. I'm not going to give you all the details right now, but my vision for this car is a badass stockish car that looks cool as shit. All right, so let's go back to, well, just back in the day in general. You know, these cars weren't always as highly modified as you may think that they were. So back in like the late 80s and early 2000s, sure, I mean, they were modified, but people really drove around a lot more like stockish style cars back in the day. And these cars were just hot as hell with a little cam, maybe some heads, some nice wheels, a nice stance, and something that's like unique about them, right? That's what I want to bring back. We all get caught up in building our cars, right? We got caught up in here building this car, and I don't want you guys and the newcomers to get the wrong impression. You don't have to build your car to enjoy it. These stock cars like this are pretty damn fun, but I will say this: they're not that fun unless you put a set of gears in them. Let's just be honest here, okay? Gears are the best bang for your buck. 4-inch cowl hood, Sammy, I like where you're going with that. We might do a 4-inch cowl hood, or maybe a double R hood. Perfect. So I want to enjoy this car, right? I want to take it back old school, before everybody tried to make 1,000 horsepower, before people were putting GT40 heads on these things, right? That's kind of where I want to go with it. Now you may say to yourself right now, well, damn, dude, that's what you've got. I want to go more for the look, but with a twist. What's the best street gear? In my opinion, it's the 355 or 373. Or Cervini kit, no hood. All right, so let's just be honest. Right now, down below, tell me, guys, do you like aftermarket hoods on these cars, or do you think they're lame? Doesn't matter to me one way or the other, because I'm going to do me. But do you like a cowl hood on these cars? So hell yeah. Rear windows, hold up. I'm just going to say this. MGS Mustang, man, you're pretty damn close, buddy. I'll just leave it at that. Cool if it needs it, lame otherwise. I don't agree. I mean, you know, it's like brakes. Upgrading our brakes to, you know, bare brakes, Willwood, stuff like that. We don't need those brakes, right? But they look really cool behind a nice set of wheels. Let's just be honest. That's why a lot of people do this stuff. Hold on. But leave it alone. I'm just going back reading through some stuff, guys. Cervini's 4-inch or nothing. Good, reliable daily driver. Yeah, we got to keep this thing reliable, guys. Remember that. It's got to be reliable. No hoods. Our hood is awful. See, that's funny to me. That's funny to me, guys, because I absolutely love a hood on these cars. Do you want to talk about, like, going back to the roots of a damn Fox, buddy? That's putting a hood on these cars. I think it's badass. Now, do most of them need it? Absolutely not. A 4-inch cowl hood is not needed on one of these cars, but it's damn cool, in my opinion. Or 3-inch or 2-inch, whatever the case may be. Now, I do appreciate a stock hood on one of these cars. 1.5 inches. Let's see, stock hood for stock wing. Well, now, guys, we can do some different things on the rear of the car as well. So let's walk back there real quick. Like, all right, so it's kind of mixed as far as the hood goes. You guys kind of are like, I don't know. So let's go back here real quick. Like, all right, I got a question because I couldn't think of this earlier. What would, I'm not saying I'm going to do this. I'm just asking the question. Do you guys remember the old turbo wing? We called it a turbo wing. It looked very similar to like a super wing. Do you guys remember that? What was the name of that? Celine Whaletail. Connor, you may be on to something there. Storm and Norman hood. That's actually a really period correct hood. Do you guys remember the turbo style wing? I'm waiting for somebody to answer. That's why I'm like staring at the phone here. Was it called an F40 wing? Celine spoilers look ugly as fuck. Well, yeah. Steeda wing. 3-post wing. Bumper SVO. Steeda Whaletail. Is that what you're? Steed's Whaletail? Steeda Whaletail, I guess. I know the spoiler, not sure what it, yeah, see, and I'm the same way here. I can't remember what the name of that wing is. So Mike J says, we aren't as old as you. That's fine, man. I'm sorry you missed out. You missed out. F40 sounds familiar. Fast and Furious wing. Looks like a stretched out LX one. Neo says, I need to find a picture. It was just a taller wing. I don't know how to explain it. It was almost like a Supra wing. No, not the double stack 351R wing. Not that. That's obviously for a different generation. So 4 foot tall. Yeah, I remember that wing. Then they do a double hatch wing. Yeah, that was the SVO. SVO had a double stack wing. It was an F40, I believe the ABC company made it. All right, so Kenny M says that he believes it was an F40 style wing and he believes that the ABC company made it. I'll have to look into that. I don't know. Look now, guys, I'm not going to do this thing ridiculous, okay? I'm not going to go crazy with it. But it is time that we do something with the Retro Fox. Let me step back here so you guys can see this thing a little bit better. It is time that we do something different with this car. That's all I'm saying. It's cool. I love the hot mesh wheels. It's just time. I mean, from a YouTube creator standpoint, we need to do something different. So let me just run a few things by you guys. I don't want to give this away completely, so check this out. I want to go retro, but with a twist. So what we're going to do at some point, now I'm going to explain this further in the video tomorrow. We're going to talk about this car and the timeline of this one, and then we're going to jump over to this. But we're going to do some old school stuff with a little bit of a somewhat of a modern twist. And I hope you guys are ready. No, we're not doing a monster tag. We're not putting that. Curb feelers, yes, 100%. We're doing curb feelers on the car because I feel like that is period correct. So I know a lot of you guys don't like the curb feelers, but we're definitely going to do it. Red interior, man, I love red interior. That's my jam. Bigfoot gas pedal. No, shift light. No, we're not doing curb feelers, guys. That was just a joke. But let me just turn this thing around real quick so you guys can see the car. I guess you can anyway. I'm not sure. What do you want to do? So give me some ideas for this car. Let's go ahead and get this thing turning and churning, if you will, because tomorrow is the video where I'm really going to want to ask your guys' input. So I want you thinking about this ahead of time, okay? Let's do something special with the Retro Fox, but not go crazy. Eyebrows? No, we're not doing eyebrows. Paint it like your old car, whatever you do, blue over gray. Now, that would be cool. I actually like the emerald green over gray. It's got a good stance. Windshield banner. Ooh, that'd be cool. Yeah, Lance. So Lance says a windshield banner like the Motorsport windshield banner. Curve feelers and some gold Daytons. Nah, we're not going to go there. We're not going to do ROHs for sure. No, Saleen wing, guys. I'll tell you what. I'll give you that much. What are your thoughts on the Saleen wing? I'm torn on it. I think it's kind of cool, but it depends on the car. It's got to be done right. It's got to be done right. And guys, if there's anything, I hope that you know that I do these cars somewhat tasteful. Now, not everybody's going to like it. Motorsport windshield banner. Throw a Cody in there. I'm not going to do that. Fox Life windshield banner. May do that. That's pretty cool. Stalker front bumper. You know what, man? That would be pretty badass. No, keep it stock as you can. All right, so Wendell, that's one of the issues that I'm running into. Vortec kit. All right, so let me just ask this real quick. Would you guys rather us do like heads? Really got a cam, but we could do like an N41 cam or something like that. Or would you rather us change the appearance of the car? Me personally, I just want to change the appearance of the car. We can always do some stuff later. We have heads. No Saleen wing. Classic Motorsport banner. Okay. All right, cool. Stock equals boring. You're right. That's why we have that. See, guys, you got to keep things in perspective. You can't say stock is boring whenever you have something else to fall back on. If all you've ever done is stock and you want to do more, then I assume that's boring to you. But if you have something else that you can jump in and get a thrill out of, then stock is cool. Who agrees with that? Old school Vortec, appearance. Everyone always swaps 4eyes to aero cars, do the opposite. I actually thought about that, man. Gamer Fallout, I thought about doing that. Hold on, what's Neo talking about here? Like I said, put Dad's A-trim Vortec on it. Yeah, that's a possibility, Neo. Bring it, can't wait. Saleen wing and windshield banner, cheese graters. Do we need to go back to cheese graters? Is that what we need to do? No wide body. Yes, okay. So something that we're going to have to do to this car is put gears in it. If you don't know, gears wake a Fox body up like nothing else. Remember the Free Air GT bumper? Yeah, I remember that. Was that what bumper was that? It was cut out at the bottom, I think. Just do whatever we'd have done 25 years ago, Bob says. Absolutely on cheese graters. Yes, on cheese. Man, look, so I'm seeing that you guys are starting to really like these cheese graters again. And that's cool. That's cool. I know not everybody does, but I've noticed that we're headed back in that direction again. The Infamous Project collab. Yes. We're going to do a collab at some point. Love the channel. I appreciate that. Rogue, no cheese, wide body, 10-hole reps. No, we can't do that on a GT, guys. 10 holes did not come on GTs. Well, not Aero GTs. Never cheese on a Fox. Cheese it up, man. Yes, sir, I got my graders. LX tail lights look sleek. Yeah, they do. So that's what we got right now, guys. I'll go ahead and show you. Call Vanilla Ice. Mark, I will call Vanilla Ice. And we will absolutely kick this up. The F40 spoiler is on the Mustang limo from Jerky Boys. Yeah, I think it was actually. Turbine wheels, no, not gonna do that. But this car did have turbine wheels because it is a 90. Painted, no, not. Put anniversary wheels back on it. Put a Cobra R hood and 410s. Not doing 410s. Maybe a 7.3 Godzilla. Nope, mud flaps 100%. Tim, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. Tim sent $10 and a kitty cat that likes to smile and laugh, I guess. So I appreciate that. All right, guys, look, tomorrow is the big day for me on this. This is kind of a big deal for me. I mean, hatch louvers, possibility. Borbits, I only have 2 Borbits, so I don't know what we'll do about that. But tomorrow is a big day for me on this. It's going to seem like kind of a generic video, and I guess it is. I give you a little bit of history of the Retro Fox, but I need to gauge. Okay, so let's just, can we be honest here for just a second? You know, being on YouTube, I want to do what I want to do, but to a point, I have to be smart about it. If you guys aren't going to watch it and absolutely hate it, there's no point in me doing it. But if I can see that there's a market for some of the things that I want to do, then of course, that's what I want to try to do. So that's the reason for these type videos where I ask you guys these questions, because if it's a resounding no, then it'd be dumb for me to do, right? Pretend it's 1991. I thought about that, and that's basically what we're going to be doing. So Gamer Fallout says pretend that it's 1991. All right, guys, so to let the cat out of the bag, that's essentially what we're going to do with a twist. with a twist. 373 gears. Bro, do it, it's your car. Yeah, Mike J, I agree. Okay, it is my car. But at the same time, I mean, I have a channel, right? I mean, you guys have to understand what it's like for me. I want to know what you think. We have a community here, and it matters what you think. Now, I may do the opposite of what you say, but it's kind of more or less based on the majority, if you will. Build a car for road racing. I suck at road racing. Like, I would wreck that thing immediately. Yeah, it's entertainment after all. Really cool. Yeah, look, we can put anything back. 373 gears, head cam intake and ram air. Kenny Bell, that'd be pretty cool. Did you find a T5 to rebuild? Oh, Brandon says, no. So Smitty 50 that won the rebuild. He's going to be talking with Neo today, and they're going to figure all that out. So let's see. Let's see what we got here, guys. All right, we got 178 people in the house. So, guys, tomorrow, give me your input. I'm super excited about this. I want to see what you say. I'm going to give you all the details as far as like my plan goes for this car right here tomorrow. I have a spare T5, needs rebuild. So Brandon's local to me. If you guys don't know, we're friends. Brandon, I think we're good right now. A mural of two fat chicks. So louvers, graders, F40 wing. Guys, I'll do a F40 wing and piss everybody off because that's how much I like that. The rest of it I might be willing to work with you on. Leave it alone. All right, so Nimini or whatever that is says leave it alone. You guys agree to leave the Retro Fox alone? Is that what we need to do? Leave it alone just like it is. F40 wing. All right, so everybody's saying this F40 wing. If I can get my hands on one, we'll try it. Cruise to Richie B's. Yes, that's right, guys. We are having a cruise next month, into next month, to Richie B's. And that's an awesome freaking pizza place in Dothan, Alabama. So if you guys are kind of local and they're in the area, if you guys want to come meet up with me, that's fine. Bring your Fox body, bring whatever you got. It doesn't really matter. We will be out there. Needs more power. Yeah, it does. It needs some gears for sure. I agree. It's super clean. Handling Motorsports in the house. What's going on? Recreate a JVA wide body. Yeah. No F40 wing unless you do a Dominator wide body. Oh, that would be pretty cool. Yeah. Leave it alone. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Set of bigs and littles. Yeah, we could do that. Powerdyne. Mike in the house again. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. I say leave it and focus on the 65. Okay. I knew this would come up. We will address what you're saying tomorrow in the video. I know that that's going to be everybody's concern because what did I tell you? We're going to start back on the 65 Fastback in the fall, right? And I told you that, and I mean it. But, guys, this is a Fox body based channel. And as much as some of you like a 65 Fastback and you think it's cool, there's a lot of you that didn't sign up for that, right? So what we're going to do, and I'll go ahead and spill the beans here because that's no big secret. We're going to finish up the Calypso. Then we're going to move over in the early fall to the 65. During that process of the 65, we're going to have some more Fox body content, right? At that point is when we're going to start over here on the Retro Fox. Now, guys, look, I'm not going to spend a lot of money. We're not doing anything crazy to the Retro Fox. I'm not going to be repainting it right now. I may do that later. We're not going to be repainting it, nothing like that. We're going to do some wheels. We're going to do some other things. I will disclose more of that tomorrow in the video. Mike, thank you. Buddy, you don't have... Thank you so much. Sorry I can't do as much. I have planned a trip with my mom. Man, look, Mike, you don't have to do that, man. Thank you so much for just watching, okay? Nobody, please, ever feel obligated to send any money, a sticker, or anything like that. Oh, wow, I'm speaking about that. Let me ask you, let me go over here, because I know you guys are getting dizzy. Thank you, Thomas. Wow. Oh, wow, Tom Paulson. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. Yeah, Foxcast says he's in for retro content. Sell me your rims. We may end up getting rid of a set of wheels, and simply because, no, I can't talk about that. I can't talk about that right now. Sorry. I know, Mike. I know you don't feel obligated, man, but I seriously, I really do appreciate that. Brandon, You may be on to something, buddy. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right, so God, I don't know how to say this, but every little bit does help on the channel. Let's just be honest, okay? All the money that we make on the channel goes back into the cars. Literally, pretty much every dime of what we make on this channel goes back into the channel. This shop you see behind me, YouTube money. Well, mostly YouTube money. A lot of my money, actually. But all these builds that we do, they're all paid for by YouTube. Now, YouTube has a join button. I don't want to come across as greedy, needy, or anything like that, but I have been tossing around the idea of doing the join button on YouTube, and basically that would allow you guys to get some cool stickers for like live streams and things like that. And I'll set it up as cheaply as I can if I do it. And also we will get live streams that are just for you guys that have joined up. So would anybody kind of be interested in that? We've got 175 people in here. This would give me a good take on whether this is a good idea or not. Like I said, it would absolutely help with the channel. So would anybody be interested in joining? It'd be like a $2 option and maybe like a $5 option and something else. Do you think Richie B's is going to be big enough for the event? I'm not sure, man. I'll join, absolutely. Let's ride Neo Mustangs. Savannah James, give me a shout out. Savannah, there is your shout out. Thank you, thank you. I joined Neo, so Loch Ness Fox says he joined. What do you do for a day job? I choose not to talk about that. I appreciate you asking, though. I'm game. Okay, so, all right, cool. I'm down, yep. Okay, all right, guys, thank you. That's good, that's good. Yeah, Tim says that it seems unanimous. So, the reality of running a YouTube channel is I have to keep content up. Guys, look, this is not a competition between other YouTubers, but I'm going to tell you, these other YouTubers, they ain't playing around. We're all friends, but just know I can't be slipping. Now, that may sound, I don't know, narcissistic or whatever the case may be, but I gotta step my game up, right? We got to do some more stuff, so that takes money to do. I hate talking about this, but it's the reality of what we do here. So I think we may go ahead and we may add this join button. We'll give you guys some pretty cool stickers that you can use. And the only thing that I can give you, and I'm going to go ahead and say it right now, the only thing I can give you is an extra live stream from time to time with just us. So if there's only 10 people that have paid, that have joined, then it's going to be us 10 in the live stream. That's the only thing I can offer you guys. I'm not going to do discounts on merch. I'm not going to be able to make videos specifically for you, but we can do a live stream from time to time. So if you guys are cool with that. I can't believe you only have 35,000 subs. Man, DK, it is what it is. I intentionally choose to keep my channel small, and I do that. Gearhead 704 is in the house. Yeah, they ain't playing around. I got Gearhead up in the house. But I intentionally keep my channel small because I love the community that we have, right? I like being able to talk to you guys, although I can't read all these comments right now. I like being able to talk to you and us have an awesome community. If I start branching out too much and I start pushing the channel and advertising and doing all this type of stuff, we're going to get a bunch of trolls. Let's just be honest. We're going to get a bunch of trolls on the channel, and that I'm not interested in that. I want to keep it as authentic as possible. That's what's up. DK says, wish I lived closer. Yeah, man. Wicksburg in the house. What's going on, Wicksburg? I appreciate that, man. Right down the road for me. Are you going to Mustang Week? I'm not going to Mustang Week, but I am going to be going to the LMR Cruise. So anybody that's on the West Coast, you can come check me out. All right, let's see. Going at 60 likes. Yep, 61 likes. All right, let me park over here and talk to you guys real quick. Not a cop haircut. No, guys, the only reason that I cut my hair like this, I get questions all the time, is because I'm lazy. I'll go ahead and show you. Now, I don't do this ever. Now look how ridiculous this haircut looks, right? You see that? But watch. With a couple swipes, it can look like I'm put together and like I know what's going on and give a shit. But really, I don't. This is the most simple haircut that I could give myself to make myself look like, you know, this guy's kind of got it together. I promise you I don't. So that's the only reason for the haircut. All right, so what do we get here? Somebody else just sent some money. Loch Ness Fox, man, thank you so much. Now look, I'm going to mention this one more time because this is important to me, right? I come from a family that didn't have a lot of money, especially early on as a kid. And I know what it's like. So I know some people can't give, and that's perfectly fine. If you choose to give, I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful. But please don't ever, ever, ever look up there and look at these stickers and feel like, man, I wish I could do that. Don't worry about it. That's not what this is about. I had no intentions of getting any money or anything like that. It's just important for me that you guys, don't feel that way. But with that being said, on the join button, that's going to be completely different because I'm giving you guys something else for that. So, yeah, he came in the live stream. Yeah, so I actually just cut my hair, by the way. So, yes, so SN95s, guys, I love SN95s, and I've had a few of them. Absolutely love them. SN95 meaning 9495. I'm not that big of a fan of the 2-valve 4.6 SN95s. Not a big fan. All right, so everybody says that they're pretty much down on that. So we may go ahead and do it, guys. I really do appreciate all of you guys' support. It's been freaking awesome. So what did everybody think about the safety issue video with the Fox body? I wanted to put that video out because I wanted people to be able to find that video in years to come. I know a lot of these videos are based more for the newbies, right? More for the guys that are just kind of coming in to the Fox body game. And I know there's some guys that don't watch my channel because I'm very basic, right? We're not making a ton of power. We're not at the track doing anything right now. But guys, that will come in time. It will come in time. Love the video. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, good stuff for beginners. I mean, I can't fool you guys. I'm not some Fox body horsepower expert. I mean, I know how to make the horsepower, sure, but I'm not the best at it. I'm probably not the most efficient, and there are people that do it better. So I got to stay in my lane. Keep it up, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Great video for everything. So one thing that I do want to address, because I'm having fun with this live stream, I don't ever get a chance to walk around and really talk to you guys. But one of the things that I do want to address with you is, I know whenever we started the channel, we did a lot of tech tips, right? On the Fox body Mustangs. I showed you guys how to straighten your ground effects. I showed you how to paint your car, well, somewhat anyway, do some body work. Every little thing that I could think of, I'll put that out for you guys. Now let's be honest with each other, okay? Let's be real human beings here. Let's take YouTube out of the equation here and let's just talk for a second. Now, why did I do that? Why were my videos different whenever I first started? Well, it's simple. I had to prove myself to you guys. You're not going to watch a guy that doesn't know what the hell he's doing. You're not going to watch a guy that, acts like he knows what he's doing, but has nothing to offer, okay? So the whole point of when I first started my channel was to show you that I could do this. That was the whole point in busting ass and getting this retro done, right? Now we've done most of those tech tips. I could go back and redo them again, sure, but I don't know. We may do that eventually. But we're kind of past that, right? I can't do but so much of that. I dig deep on these videos sometimes for you guys and try to put content out. But at the same time, it doesn't always work out, right? So I will be trying to do more tech tip videos as I can, but it is what it is. Oh, who saw the Fox Chambers video today? Please sound off with a thumbs up if you saw Fox Chambers video. And if you didn't, you got to go watch that thing. Let me read through some of these comments. Where did you get your rims from? LMR? Yes, Savannah, I got them from LMR. Because I'm hands-on. Mr. Ground Effects Fix. Yes, so Tim, there is a Ground Effects Fix tip video on YouTube somewhere. I was bad about naming my videos because I wanted to get myself out there. So I knew that Fox Body Ground Effects Fix wasn't going to get any views. I knew that. I played the game a little bit whenever I first started out on YouTube, so I titled things differently, but it's out there, and I think one day I'm going to go through and retitle these videos. Foxcast Media in the house. That keeps it fresh. Was great. Yeah, so if you guys have not seen it, go check out. There's 156 of you in here right now, so go check out the Fox Chambers video. It was freaking epic, and it makes me want to do a similar video. But he was spot on. He just destroyed us guys. He destroyed us, but it was freaking sweet. All right, well, look, I'm not going to hold you guys up. I just wanted to come on here, talk to you for a minute. I don't know. Just kind of feeling it. I don't know what it is. But I'm going to get out here and start on that because I've got some stuff I need to do to this car. Trust me, guys, tomorrow is going to be a big day. Tomorrow's going to be a big day. Does anybody have any idea of what is coming out tomorrow? I think I can say that safely. Later, Brutal. Yes, I appreciate it. You're raising the price of it. Yeah, I know, right? The squirrel? No, the squirrel's gone, actually. So this is the second squirrel. Brakes? Nope. Anybody have an idea of what is coming out tomorrow? Something is being released tomorrow. I can say this. I'll say this. LMR is releasing something tomorrow that I think is going to be very, very helpful for a lot of guys. And I'm excited about it. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say, guys. But tomorrow, pay attention to what LMR is doing because, yeah, it's going to be pretty freaking sweet. Cluster? Nope, they've already released that. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is because I can't tell you that. But just know, no discount code. Nope. EFI management, I hope. No, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a big deal. So anyway, guys, check out LMR tomorrow. I will have a video hopefully for you Monday on whatever it is that they drop tomorrow. How about that? All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. And like I said, if you guys haven't seen it, go over and check Fox Chambers' video out. That was amazing. It was funny as hell. How to carb a Fox. So, yeah. All right. So real quick, Loch Ness, that is something that I want to share with you guys. I could literally point underneath my car and tell you, look, let me just prove to you. Let me flip this thing around real quick. Can I do that? Yeah, there we go. All right. I should have done that before so you guys didn't have to look at my face. All right. So let me show you how easy it is to carburate a Fox body. You drop your tank. You pull your fuel, your hat out with your fuel pump, right? With the cage. You take your fuel pump and you take it out. You run a hose all the way down. Now this is the budget carbureted fix here. You run a hose down to the bottom, clamp it up, put your tank back in. Run you a rubber hose, and yes, I said rubber hose. That's what's on Andrew's car. Run your rubber hose from the top of your fuel tank now because it's hollow. It's just got a hose that goes to the bottom. Put an inline pump back here. Run it up. Right up here. Go up to your intake. Take your upper and lower intake off. Put a carbureted intake on it. Put a carburetor on the car. Low Car makes a really awesome linkage, carburetor linkage. Hook all that up. Set your fuel pressure. And guys, you got a carbureted car. And the question is, well, what do I have to do for ignition system? Nothing. You don't have to do a damn thing for your ignition system. It will work. It's that easy, guys. Now, that's going to take you a few hours to do, no lie. It's probably going to take you 5-6 hours to do, but it's a very, very simple project if you want to do it on a budget. That can go from a few $100s. Well, I say a few $100s. You got to buy your intake and carburetor. But that can go from a budget build to a very, very expensive build if you choose to, with A-in-line, badass pumps and all that stuff. But I promise you, it can be done pretty cheap. I'm going to do a video on that at some point. I thought about even carbureting the Retro Fox, literally just to show you that I can do it and put it right back. Well, not put it right back. Enjoy it for a little while, carbureted, and then put it back. Is that something you guys would be interested in? Now, know that if we do that, literally, I wouldn't cut anything. We'd run all separate lines. Everything could go right back to the way that it was. So we could do that. Brew, when you do this, yeah, we're gonna get rid of that. No on the carb, not just to even see. DK, I don't know about you. What's up, DK? Why you acting like that? Don't touch the retro. Look, guys, I can put it all back. It's no big deal. I literally could do this in a matter of hours, show you guys what it's like to go carbureted and enjoy it for a little while and then just pull it all back off. Because you don't have to cut anything. Everything just unplugs. That may be something that we do. All right, well, I've said it 10 times, but I'm enjoying this. Carbs make you fat. I am fat, DK. What are you talking about? It's gonna make me more fat. Carbs are freaking awesome. If you guys don't know, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bust a bunch of your bubbles right now. Horsepower for horsepower, you will get your ass skint up against a good carbureted setup. You can take that to the bank. You can write it on the wall, baby. I'm just telling you the truth. That's facts. Fact, like stock for stock or mod for mod, either way, fuel injected versus carbureted. We're not talking about boosted, NA. You probably get skin up out there messing with a carburetor. You don't believe me? Read down below. These guys will verify that. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. And as always,